The Evil Stepmother. At just 8 years old, Amara watched her mother's coffin lowered into the earth, the scent of wilted lilies lingering in the air, mixing with the cold, heavy silence of grief. Her father, Idris, a quiet man already hollowed by years of financial hardship, held her hand tight. Too tight. It was the only time she saw him cry. 3 months later, the perfume of lavender replaced the scent of mourning. It wasn't from her mother's old pillow. It was from Zainab, the woman Idris married after a whirlwind romance. She came into their modest home with expensive scarves, skin like polished bronze, and a smile that never reached her eyes when she looked at Amara. At first, Zainab played her role well. She cooked lavish dinners, laughed at Idris's tired jokes, and even braided Amara's hair. But behind closed doors, Amara saw the truth. The long glances Zainab gave herself in the mirror, the way she hissed her name when her father wasn't around, the silence she created in every room. She didn't yell. Zainab wasn't loud. She was cold. Her cruelty was sharp and quiet, like glass hidden beneath a rug. Idris worked long hours at the docks, sometimes staying overnight. When he was gone, the house turned into a prison. Amara's plate was always smaller. Her clothes mysteriously disappeared. Her school books were found torn, her drawings scribbled over. One evening, Zainab took a silver bracelet that belonged to Amara's late mother. Amara had hidden it under her mattress. She slapped her gently, mockingly. "You have no need for pretty things," she said. Amara learned to stay quiet. She would sit by the window for hours, tracing raindrops with her fingers, whispering stories to herself. Her only friend was Mariam, a girl at school who knew something was wrong, but never pushed. "You always look like you're waiting for someone to come get you," Mariam once said. One day, Idris came home early, sick from the factory fumes. He found Amara in the backyard, trying to plant a flower in the mud with her bare hands, her school shoes soaked through. When he asked why, she looked up and said quietly, "Mom liked lilies." It unsettled him. He watched her walk inside, wet socks squelching on the tiles. Zainab smiled too quickly when she saw him. That night, for the first time, Idris asked Amara directly, "Is she cruel to you?" Amara hesitated. Then she shook her head. "No, Baba," because she saw the fear in his eyes. Not fear of Zainab, but fear of the truth. He couldn't afford to lose another wife. He wouldn't survive another heartbreak. So she stayed silent. But what happened just 6 months later would change everything. Stay tuned and watch out for part 2.